Earplugs Radio.
Alright, welcome to Earplugs Radio, and we're over here in the First Platoon studio with Skip Dog and the hot new prodigy coming out, Freaky Zeaky.
Yeah, what's up?
Alright, so now just tell me more about who you are and where you're from, man. Let the people know about Freaky Zeaky and where he's been.
I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, man. Just barely started rapping out here in Colorado. Came out to Colorado and tried rapping. And I tried it in Spanish, man. I found my hit. I've been doing this TV show.
And what's that? This TV show?
This TV show, Tengo Talento, Mucho Talento. I'm gonna be going in September to go do it again. I've done it the past 2 years.
Can you tell us a little more about that?
Oh, well, it's awesome, man. It's like unbelievable, man. It's a lot of fun. You know, it's a big stage. You know, Don Cheto, he's one of the judges.
Oh, yeah.
Pepe Garza. I can't remember her name.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the Chicano version of American Idol.
Yeah, bet.
Alright, cool. Well, the next question I got for you, Freaky Zeaky, is you got any new projects coming up and anything in the works?
Well, we're making a video right now. I'm shooting my video for Sombra de Amor, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, featuring Skip Dog. Yeah, so we've been shooting that for a minute.
Yeah. So I understand too, through the competition and all through the stuff that you've been doing lately, you recently got a distribution deal. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, I got hit up by Tape Music Group. It was all over a song that I wrote for my daughter, man. I lost the beat. The lyrics are still there. I'm hoping to make that project come true and maybe get that one done. And
yeah.
They found me through that song. I put it all over the internet. So that's it. They hit me up and gave me the distribution deal. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. So it shows that hard work does pay off.
Yeah.
If you want it hard enough.
Yeah.
Well, that's great, man. And that leads me to my question. When you came to Colorado, what made you connect with First Platoon Studio? How did you meet Skip Dog?
I met Skip Dog through one of my homies, dog. Actually, we met at a car wash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At a car wash, bro.
I
never thought that. I just told him earlier today when we were shooting this video. I was like, I never thought that me and you would be together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
From a long way back, you know. I didn't even know who this guy was, and he's standing in my crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Showing me love.
I went to a couple of his shows. But I just kind of stood there with some other producers like Rock Smooth, Scott Fixmer, and
some legends.
We were just sitting there, and they were like, "Oh, who's this guy? His name's Freaky Zeaky, man." And this dude raps in Spanish and English, and he's bad. And I was watching him, and I was like, "Yeah, he's pretty bad." And then just recently, I had to go wash my car, and I had my car washed, and then I ran into him and stuff, and things kind of rolled in the right direction. And I ended up just saying, "I got to put you under my wing. I think you got what it takes." And I just really believed in him, and just to move him forward. And now that with this distribution deal going nationwide, he's gonna blow up.
Yeah, look out for my album. It drops on September 9th. Yeah, it'll be available online.
Does your album have a title?
El Freakshow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the English speakers that don't know Spanish, what is that in English?
Freaky.
Freaky. Freaky.
You know what I'm saying? The freaky
guy.
Yeah.
So, other than Skip Dog and First Platoon, who have you worked with, and who would you want to work with?
Man, I worked with a lot of producers, but a lot of people promised me a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? And I really kind of got burned out of a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But then I hooked up with the Skip Dog, and First Platoon made me feel at home. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, is there anybody you would want to work with? Anybody you've worked with to this day?
Man, I would like to do a song with Chingo Bling. You know what I'm saying? Some SPM. You know what I'm saying? That down south shit. I dig that music over there.
Yeah. We worked with D Hayes up in Denver.
Yeah, D Hayes.
We worked at Colorado Sound. I took Zeke up to Colorado Sound.
Yeah, shout out to
Midwest Jazz.
Shout
out to Midwest Jazz, man.
For sure.
And he did a good job with us up there. Colorado Sound's one of the best studios in the state of Colorado. So it's well over a $3 million studio, well over. So we're really getting him pushed forward in a better direction, and with quality sound and everything that we're trying to do with him to put him on that top-notch level with the industry.
That's what's up, man. Now, on that note, man, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. But first, we're going to play an exclusive jam. Hey, yo, Skip Dog, why don't you tell us what that jam is?
We're going to play one of his songs off of the El Freakshow album. It was recorded here at First Platoon Studios, and it'll be one of the ones that's going to be exclusive on there. So if you guys get the album, this is going to be one of the songs on there.
El Baile del Freakshow, it's called.
Earplugs Radio.
Radio.
Earplugs Radio.
Échate una vuelta y ven para acá. Yo tiro dinero para verte bailar. En el VIP aquí puedes fumar. Tú sabes bien que aquí quieres andar. Todos en el baile queremos bailar. La raza con dinero queremos tomar. Síguele bailando así como estás. Mueve la cadera pa' frente y pa' atrás. Oye chiquitita, qué buena pinta. A mí me gusta cómo mueves la colita. Con tu sonrisa y tu carita tan bonita. Yo ya sabía que esta noche iba a ser brilla. Ándale, ándale mami, mueve la cintura. Así como bailas sexy me está pegando calentura. No te acercas tanto, no te vayas a quemar. De brillo y colorado, Freaky Zeaky te va a cantar. Échate una vuelta y ven para acá. Yo tiro dinero para verte bailar. En el VIP aquí puedes fumar. Tú sabes bien que aquí quieres andar. Todos en el baile queremos bailar. La raza con dinero queremos tomar. Síguele bailando así como estás. Mueve la cadera pa' frente y pa' atrás. Ahora levante las manos y toca el techo. Pégale un rico, andan bailando reggaetón con poco techno. Ya te lo sabes, así como bailes me estás calentando el cuerpo. Todo empinada como si nada, tirándome con el sexo. Sigues terco, contigo quiero bailar. Apresar y besar al rato porque ahorita quiero cantar. Te voy a enseñar a mandar y aguantar, no quieren hacer caso. Les puedes decir una vez, escúchame bien, si no al rato. Échate una vuelta y ven para acá. Yo tiro dinero para verte bailar. En el VIP aquí puedes fumar. Tú sabes bien que aquí quieres andar. Todos en el baile queremos bailar. La raza con dinero queremos tomar. Síguele bailando así como estás. Mueve la cadera pa' frente y pa' atrás. Échate una vuelta y ven para acá. Yo tiro dinero para verte bailar. En el VIP aquí puedes fumar. Tú sabes bien que aquí quieres andar. Todos en el baile queremos bailar. La raza con dinero queremos tomar. Síguele bailando así como estás. Mueve la cadera pa' frente y pa' atrás.
Earplugs Radio. Back here on Earplugs Radio. That was a sick ass jam. I could see myself on the beach in Miami listening to that shit, homie.
Right.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. So tell me about some of the producers you work with. Who's some of the best producers you work with, and who's some of the producers you would like to work with?
Well, I've worked with Rock Smooth. Most of the time, you know what I mean, with Rock Smooth. I mean, he took me in under his wing for a minute.
Oh yeah.
I would like to do some things with shit. I don't even know. I mean, like, I'm satisfied here at First Platoon. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To tell the truth.
That's what's up, man. So on that regards, man, who are you listening to these days? You know, radio, CDs, local, major artists. What you got bumping?
I don't really bump too much. I mean, I got my days. You know what I mean? I listen to oldies. Tech 9,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Diablo.
Yeah, you just do a lot of that.
Yeah. So as far as, you know, music's going, you know, creativity wise, you know, I've listened to a couple of the tracks that's not on the radio show, and I'm telling you, man, you got something good going on. So how's that atmosphere here in First Platoon Studios? Like, take us behind the scenes of the studio and all the new stuff you guys been working on here.
Oh man, I always come into the studio and find Skip right there working hard. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing, and so I give him everything I got. You know what I mean? And together we do a good we make a good team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of upgrades, mastering with Ozone Isotope. We're running Pro Tools 10 right now. We're gonna get ready to go upgrade to Pro Tools 11T. I just got to upgrade with the Cork Triton to get my talk box sound better. We're doing talk box music now. I got a lot of upgrades for the beats, just making sure everything's mastered and correct. Especially when we go to the bigger studios, we got to make sure things are mastered and correct. So when they go up in there, I don't want them to have to do their job even harder. But I've been putting in, I'll put in 20 hours in one day in the studio if I have to make sure that Zeke gets what he needs. Tate Music Group, it requires a lot. For a lot of you listeners out there, even just getting a distribution deal doesn't mean it's over. The work just the work is just begun. And they ask so much out of you. Right when you get that distribution deal, you got to make promo flyers, and you gotta have photo shoots. You gotta have your music correct. They require even you to type up your lyrics to make sure that it's all documented, copyrighted, and it's just a lot ASCAP and everything that's all involved in making sure that the distribution deal goes right. So what Tate Music Group has been doing with Zeke is that they email him constantly, virtually daily, requesting certain things that they need from him so they can promote him correctly. When you get a distribution deal, these are things that you have to think about. Like if they're going to promote you, you got to work hard for them, and then they'll work hard for you and make sure that you get the correct promotion, so that when you do a show that is promoted correctly and you got things going on, and then you get paid. If you want to get paid, you got to work hard even when you get your distribution. A lot of these rappers out here, they think that once I get my big break, it's just easy money from there. I get paid and you just sit there and you collect your dollars. It's not like that. It's a lot more work than that when you get it, because it just requires so much of your attention. You gotta keep your presence known. You gotta drop tracks constantly, because you gotta stay relevant in this game. You can't just sit here and just push out one album and you think that the distribution's just gonna take care of everything for you. They do things for you, but you gotta do stuff for them. It's just, that's the way the rap game works, And Zeke's one of those guys that he's one of those guys that just works hard, and he's one of the hardest working rappers I've worked with in a long time.
Right.
Thank you, Skip.
Now that leads a question to you, Skip Dog. How would you describe First Platoon now compared to First Platoon, let's say 5 years ago?
First Platoon now is turning more into an enterprise right now. I have some. Almost every artist has their own unique ability to try to push to the next level. I got other rappers like Kanan LeBron. He's preparing to try to get on tour with Snow the Product. I got JR. He's headlining shows. He's getting paid for shows now. A lot of these rappers out here are not getting paid for shows. They're just selling tickets just to get a good spot. And now that I'm getting artists now that are starting to begin to headline and push even forward. So every rapper that I got under my label right now has are inches away from the industry, inches away from making it totally to where this is what they do for a living instead of working 9 to 5. I got only a couple upcoming guys, but they're just spitting so much fire. I'm still looking for a couple more talents out there that I need to complete things. 5 years ago, we weren't even nowhere near this level. I was still struggling to make sure I had a solid team, and my team dwindled. You got to weed out the weeds, and then the weeds kind of weeded out, and then whoever's with me in my circle now is pretty much the soldier camp that we have. I think it's really coming together of who we are as an entity, and who we are with our heart and our drive and our mission. Because First Platoon is we're trying to prove basically that we can really put out the best music in Northern Colorado, period, and keep our competition working hard.
Believe that.
All you guys out there listening, keep working hard, because as we're coming for you. That's the competition. This is a competition. It's all this rap game, but we can all work together. First Platoon Studios is the premier, one of the top studios in Northern Colorado, making quality, good music, and we take it very serious. This is not a joke, not a game. This isn't a laptop with a mic type stuff. Right. So in the last 5 years, we've really pushed forward to make things happen to where we're making moves. Every rapper that I got is actually making moves instead of just recording tracks and then on a weekly basis. They're not just recording tracks. They're promoting stuff. We're making music videos. We're actually getting to a pace now. We're making a video a month now. and then still we got to work harder on that. I'd like to put out a video every couple weeks. But my drive is just unbelievable. I just don't stop. I make beats. I record, mix, master, graphics. Yeah, you're right. Graphics and video production. We got a green screen up. Everything is just flowing faster than we ever before. So you got to work fast. You got to work hard as a producer to be able to provide.
For so much talent.
Yeah, you got to provide for this talent. If I can only just record, that just makes me one-dimensional. If I can only just make graphics and just make some beats, that just keeps you one-dimensional. We just got to keep pushing forward and be able to do all things to provide every service that's available. And the last service that I'm really trying to get available right now will be being able to have our own press company. We want to be able to press our own stuff. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
Okay. Now on that note, Freaky Zeaky, now that they got to know you a little bit up and close, let them know about your future. Where do you see you at in a couple years from now, or even by the end of this year?
Man, I'm hoping to be next year in Miami, dog, sitting on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Sipping on a pina colada. You know what I mean?
Right.
Doing what it do. I'm looking forward. I see my future. You know, I see it bright.
All right. Now, yeah. So this time right now, man, I'd like to give you a chance to do your shout outs to, everybody out there that, that means a value to you, that's helped you along the way, or just people, you look up to or whatnot.
Man, shout out to my wife, Victoria. She's been holding me down for a long time, man. I kind of broke her heart the other day, man. I miss her. And shout out to my family, Skip Dog, Rock Smooth, YT, Eric C.
Earplugs Radio.
My boy Trig.
Lil Janice.
My son Lil Janice,
Yeah,
the upcoming rapper, 11 years old. BBTUC, Mario. Man, there's so many names.
Yeah, Earplugs Radio.
Earplugs Radio. We gotta give a shout out to Big Villain right here.
You know what I'm saying?
Pulling it down.
Yeah.
The guy's plugged in. I mean, if you guys don't know by now, Villain's got it plugged in, man.
Yeah, you guys.
If you ain't on Earplugs Radio and you ain't starting to push forward and you ain't messing with him, you ought to be.
Yeah, you better.
You ought to be.
Thank you. Now on that note, we're gonna go into this next jam by Freaky Zeaky. And then we're going to come back with a freestyle with Freaky Zeaky, where he's going to bless you guys live and direct. No fuck up, no takes. Y'all going to make a mistake. I'm telling you, Skip Dog, let them know what that next track is.
All right, cool.
Sombra de Amor, AJ Nothing But a Number.
Hell yeah.
This is my hit song. I believe it to be my hit song.
Earplugs Radio.
Age ain't nothing but a number. Going down ain't nothing but a thing. This loving I had for you, it'll never change. Age ain't nothing but a number. Going down ain't nothing but a thing. This loving I had for you, it'll never change. Mi amor, ángel mío más querida, eres la mejor que me queda en esta vida. Con tu sonrisa y tu carita, la más bonita. Yo te juro que por mi sangre nadie me lo quita. Y no lo niego, lo que digo es muy cierto. Por eso ha llegado el momento de decirte lo que siento. Por este amor tan profundo que te tengo. Y eso por eso yo vengo con besos y brazos abiertos. Mi corazón, no quiero perderte, quiero tenerte y luego a verte. Un lado de mí sin ti mi amor no se complete. Solamente yo quiero seguirte acariciando y darte todo lo que tú pides porque te amo. Age ain't nothing but a number. Going down ain't nothing but a thing. This loving I had for you, it'll never change. Age ain't nothing but a number. Going down ain't nothing but a thing. This loving I had for you, it'll never change. Con esos ojos y esa cara, lindo tu cuerpo, la pinta que traes no falta nada. Tu sabor, Simón aquí lo tengo. Y en este momento yo pienso cantarte con un beso, no queda más tiempo. Ya sabes te quiero, te amo, sin verte te extraño, me pongo muy malo por ti. Porque así no quiero vivir, porque no hay otra mujer con quien me siento así. Mi corazón ya me conoces, por eso yo guido contigo, a seguirte andar contigo. Ángel mío, tú tienes brillo. Yo te caliento los huesos, mija, ya sabes, yo te cuido. Estando conmigo, la neta, yo nunca he conocido una mujer como tú en este mundo bruto y bienvenido. Y a veces estoy enamorado. Tuve un tiempo cerrado por algo y de ti nomás ha pensado. Y no has dejado de mi lado, me aguantaste aquí como un soldado. Mi amor, te enamoraste de mí.
Age ain't nothing but a number. Going down ain't nothing but a thing. This loving I had for you, it'll never change.
Gracias a Dios por si te conocí. O puede ser toda mi suerte que yo cargo aquí. Ya no me aguanto sin decirte, mi amor, cuánto te quiero. Sabes bien, te quiero tanto. Y esta calma que tenemos los dos, que envidioso se pone la gente cuando nos miran juntos. Más te adoro, no más béllame los ojos. Yo te prometo mi vida con este anillo de oro. Contigo me siento muy feliz. No te retiras de mí, si te retiras me voy a morir. Porque tu alma que es muy fuerte y duré toda mi vida para encontrarte y de ti enamorarme.
Age ain't nothing but a number. Going down ain't nothing but a thing. This loving I had for you, it'll never change. Age ain't nothing but a number. Going down ain't nothing but a thing. This loving I had for you, it'll never change.
Earplugs Radio.
Back on Earplugs Radio right now is the freestyle session. I'm gonna let motherfucking Freaky Zeaky do
Earplugs Radio. Earplugs Radio.
Para más que tengan cuidado, acabo de salir del condado. En el bote del estado yo he estado puestado y viene para abundado cerrado. En el condado hermano perdido un algo. Mis ojos están rojos y bajos, no me porque no pensé dejarlo. La mente de tengo nublado, porque soy un marihuano. Soy un chicano malandro pesado, el más ventado de todo el estado. Siempre yo vengo armado con mi pistola fajando y bien relajado. Soy un estaca chicano con saca tejano. Yo vengo derecho, en todo me meto pasivo y te quédate quieto. Retomando en la casa, dame las ventanas hasta que truena el techo. Ya sabes quién soy yo, el mero guerrillero. Up in the club, and you bumping your gums. I'ma let your punk ass know who be packing them guns. I'ma rock this fucking show from top to bottom and let you motherfuckers know how that 4-5 got 'em. Never hit rock bottom, man, I'm staying on top. I'm the king of the hill, I'm the king of the crop. Hey, no never mind to these fake ass thugs. Claim to be ballin' but ain't got no plug. Ain't got no love and can't get respect. Living off your baby mama's welfare check. While you hitting that bottle, I'll be hitting that throttle. Pushing way through Colorado and all the way to Chicago. Up to New York and down to Miami. Back to Houston, Texas to pick us up another whammy. That's when I call up the connect to find out if the jet landed yet. To check up on the well-being of my gargament. For the night, hit the hotel-y and skip the punani, cause I gotta get up early. There's a shipment going out to Cali. That's where the money's at, that's where we get it. That's where you kick it with the finer women. Now it's time for me to go. Take a smooth hit of the drone. Put on my Ray-Bans so they can't see that my eyes is low. And just to let you know, I'ma bust another flow about my cargamento, getting there tomorrow. Yeah, Freaky Zeaky, you can get my album coming out September 9th. You know what I'm saying? You can get it now on the download. You can download that shit now on www.tapemusicgroup.com. And make sure you get that shit. That shit goes hard.
Earplugs Radio. Earplugs Radio.